Hi. This is gonna be a different video. I've done a lot of really random videos recently, but another weird one. A lot of you might not know this actually on YouTube, but if you follow me on Instagram and stuff, you'll know that I love hiking and I love walking, hiking, yoga, and recently I have been doing loads and loads of long hikes, but I would love the chance to actually be able to camp in the place. I hate camping because I hate the bugs and I hate like the rain and it's all sludgy and I'm just really like dirt phobic, which is weird because I'm a hiker. I want to get over that so that I can enjoy my hikes more and do more, you know, exploring. Explorative. What is explore as an adjective? Adventurous. Do more adventurous, like journeys with friends and stuff. So I bought myself a tent. I bought myself a tent and a 65-litre rucksack because I didn't have a bag big enough to do big treks. I already had a sleeping bag, but I've got myself a lightweight one and I got myself an inflatable pillow so that I have something comfy to sleep on as well. So I'm going to show you my gear and I'm going to test it all out tonight. So what I've done is I've already set my tent up, so I'm not going to show that. So I've set that up in some grass near my house outside the back. So I'm literally right next to my house, which is perfect for testing it out. But I'm going to sleep in there by myself tonight just to get used to sleeping on the floor, get used to like my sleeping bag, and also just test everything out. And I'm going to try and survive without coming back in the house so that I could properly test what I'll need while I'm out there and, you know, figure out whether I can leave some stuff to reduce weight when I'm out on the trail. But I'm going to show you now what I'm packing in my bag. So if I was properly camping, I'd take a lot more food. I'm just going to bring my food out from my kitchen. And I'm not taking my toiletries. So I'm going to leave some space in the bag for where that would be. I don't think I've ever made a YouTube video on the floor. Actually, I have. My wheelchair tour. This is a very, very different video. That's F&D for you. Things can change overnight, but a lot has changed in a year anyway. But here we are doing a hiking bag tour. I got the Tibet, I don't know how to pronounce things, 65 plus. So it's a 65-litre, but it's got tons of good pockets and stuff. It's not done up right now. I got it from Go Outdoors because that's the easiest place near me and they have really good prices. This was £45, which is insane for a bag. I think it's probably one of like the best budget ones. I just wanted to get a cheap one to start out because I'm not going to be going up like, I'm not going up Kilimanjaro or like, I'm not going to be surviving on Everest, so I don't need my bag to be super durable. I want to save a little bit of money before I splurge because I'm not going to be going on that many trips since summer's ending soon. But it's a good one to start out with. I was going to show you the bottom first, but I actually don't have anything in this because I have my mat inside. And if I put my sleeping bag in this little zip at the bottom, which is separate, I can't fit the length of my mat in there. And I wanted to put that in for now. But you do have the option. You can either put your mat here or like your tent here and then buckle over and have it across the top or across the bottom, so I could just attach it to the outside if I wanted to. Okay, inside I have just like a thin sleeping mat, which isn't going to be the comfiest, but it's what I have right now. I'm thinking about getting a lightweight, like blow up kind of air mattress. I'm not going to need that for now. If I go on enough camping trips to justify it, I will get one. But for now, that'll do. I'm taking some layers, so I've got a fleece and some shorts because shorts are comfy, and a fleece will keep me warm because I don't know how cold it's going to be. 16 degrees right now, so it's not a hot day, but it's also not freezing, so I've no idea how cold the night's going to be. Yeah, so the low tonight is going to be 14, which isn't really cold at all, but it's colder than inside, so I don't know, I'm being prepared. I'm a cold human being. And then I have my sleeping bag. I also have my little inflatable pillow, which is just a tiny little thing in a bag. This would be organised differently if I had my tent in here because I'd probably have to have this on the outside and then my tent is about that size. So my tent would go on the inside, my sleeping bag would go at the bottom, and then all my stuff would go on this side, on the inside I think. But I'll have to test that on my first trial run where I actually have the tent packed up because I didn't want to put it up twice. Moving on to this front pocket. In here I've just put the basics. I don't need a lot because obviously I'm only staying one night outside, but to symbolise what I'd need, I'm taking a torch because there we go. If in doubt, hit it until it works. With torches, don't take that advice with children or humans or pets. This is a torch that I got from PGL like 3 years ago. 5 years ago? Or 6 years ago? Maybe 6 years ago. Oh my god, that makes me feel really old. It's just small and light, so I thought I'd use that one. And then I'm taking power bank because obviously you can't charge your phone outside. And then I'm also taking my Kindle, but that is on charge right now because I read every night before bed. And Kindles have like a 2-week battery span and they're really light, so. And then obviously the entire bag. You can just tighten it and pull it all in so that when you had all your stuff packed in, you can just make it super compact so that it's not jiggling around everywhere when you put it on. I think that's pretty much all I'm going to need for tonight, so I'll go show you the tent setup. I think the biggest challenge of tonight is going to be just getting the right setup with sleeping so that I'm not sleeping on a really hard like rock surface. We'll see how that goes, and also just being used to being outside and not being scared of the dark. If you guys wanted camping vlogs, like big hike treks with friends or family, let me know and I can vlog that for you guys. But yes, that's all for now. Okay, so I don't know whether this is cheating. This isn't a challenge, so I can't cheat, but I'm gonna wear my giant like hoodie. I think they're called hoodies, because I'm already in it. I've just been eating and I got into this because I'm already freezing, so I think that means I'm gonna be cold tonight. I have got some extra stuff in my bag, but I'm gonna take this out. I wouldn't have this on a hike because I'm not trekking up a mountain in this and it's obviously too big to put in a bag. I'm gonna head out to the tent now and set up for the night. Now that I've finished my food, I'm gonna go brush my teeth. Wow, fuck. And get ready for bed now so that I don't have to come back in. This is the setup. And look how long this thing is. It's so cozy. I love it. It's pretty much nearly pitch black. The sky's still light, but it's very, very dark. We're in the tent now. I've got this little light up candle because I couldn't find any more torches. And then I've got my main torch hung. I have brought a teddy with me. These are the luxuries of being near to home. We're gonna set up. I've just brought my bag in and the rest of the tent's just empty. But this is the tent. I've just got the fly screen up now so I can actually see all the way outside, and my dog is in the garden, so she might come and scare me at any moment. Hello? Lottie? Lottie? Hello! It's the dog. Hi Lottie, can you see the dog? You scared me a little bit. Come on, out please. It is a little bit spooky. I think if I was, I mean I wouldn't be alone on top of a hill. If I'm camping anywhere else, I'd just like to say I can't camp on my own because of health reasons, but all the windows are open and my family can see me from here, so I'm perfectly safe, don't worry. If I was actually camping like out in the wild or out on a hike, I would be with one person, if not multiple. There's someone shouting so loudly. This is a really cool lighting. We've got the warm and the cool. It's kind of spooky. Water bottle. I'm also going to take my charger out because I know I'm going to have to use that overnight. First thing I'm going to put down is the mat. For being a really thin mat, that is significantly comfier than it was before, so. I think I forgot to mention, I will put pictures of the tent here. I'm using the Eurohike. My camera battery's gonna die, hold on. It's about half an hour later. I had to go inside to get a new battery, and so I was just talking to my mum for a bit, I did a little ab workout inside with my cushioned mat because I thought doing sit-ups on hard ground might not be the comfiest. The only thing I haven't done is take my makeup off and my jewellery. I'm deciding whether to change out of my leggings because I did bring pyjama bottoms just for the sake of comfort. I've brought my retainer, which I wouldn't take on a hike, but I didn't want to skip a night just because I was out here. I'm pretty much set. I'll show you my sleeping situation. I've put my sleeping bag down and my inflatable, I nearly said air mattress, inflatable pillow there. I'm sleeping at the lower end. You see this bit is pretty tall, I've got a good head clearance, and there's a little porch bit outside of there as well. But I think I'm going to sleep at this end because I think my garden is on a slant and I have put the tent facing down the slant. So I'm going to have to put my head at the small end so the blood doesn't rush to my head. But that is something to make note of for when I'm picking a place to camp. So this is why we do this, so we can learn. I am going to go finish my toiletries, take my makeup off, and then come back out and get ready to read before bed. I've changed it to shorts. I'm already scared. Jessie? Do I unzip the fly van? My dog's inside, so it's definitely not my dog. But there are cats out here. My cat's definitely not here. Now I'm creeped out. It's scary. I'm gonna lie down and try and get to sleep now. I'm gonna use the Kindle app on my phone so that I don't have to go get my Kindle. We're gonna turn this off immediately. It's a lot more scary. I'm gonna take this off here so that when I wake up I don't terrify myself by hitting my head on that. This is surprisingly comfy because I have a lot of cozy layers. Peace out, and I will see you in the morning. Good night. The ominous recording light is making my tent red and it's really spooky. It's the next morning. I did in fact go inside for part of the night because I couldn't sleep because there was an alarm going off and you couldn't hear it inside obviously because you have walls, but outside it was super loud. Hello. Hey Lottie. It's really nice being able to sit and kind of have this outdoor area. But overall I'm really impressed. And it wasn't actually that uncomfortable sleeping on there. I'm just annoyed that I had to go in because of the annoying beeping, but obviously if I was camping then I wouldn't be anywhere near people, so that wouldn't be an issue. But yeah, I'm gonna pack up the tent now and see how easy it is to get it back to its usual compressed state. When I go out on a camp I've decided I'm not gonna take the bag for the sleeping bag because it's super heavy and it's impossible to get back in. And same with the sleeping pad pillow. This is the tent bag, which is pretty big, and this has a good weight to it by itself. So I think I might see if I can compact the tent as much as I can without putting it in this bag, because I know I'm going to be putting the tent poles in the side of my backpack. I'm just going to quickly roll this mat up. You can't come in the tent. No dogs allowed.